Hello! Today I have a good yet different video for you. As you can tell from my voice, I and my family have been sick for the past 10 days and we've had a few birthdays in between. So it's been a little bit of a whirlwind and we really haven't done the normal routine of grocery hauls and food preps. Mainly we've just been eating soups and yogurt bowls. So today I thought I would bring you along as I tackle some of my to-do items in my kitchen. I have to clean up some baking dishes, replace some of my light bulbs, and clean my dreaded oven. So if you like seeing transformations, stick around. It's going to be a good one.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl.
These pans are the Caraway pans that I had purchased about 2 years ago, and I purchased them as a gift to myself, and I love them. I think they're fantastic. I think they really do live up to the hype, but it's taken me some time to get used to how to cook on them. And so a lot of this mess that I'm cleaning up today is me cooking too much oil on them. Because of the nonstick feature that they have, you really shouldn't have to use a lot of oil, and that has been an adjustment for me. So I reached out to the company and asked them what the best method was to clean up these pans, and they suggested to use the Bone Ami, which I did show in the beginning of the clip, and a soft non-scratch sponge. And so I did go out and buy the Scrub Daddy's brand of the Scour, I might be saying that wrong, sponge. It's supposed to be non-scratchable, which it didn't scratch my pans at all, and it really did clean up a lot of the caked on grease that I had on there, or like the oil, and that happens whenever you cook oil at or burn oil at a high temperature, is what they explained to me. And so that's what I'll be cleaning off today. And then on the back of these pans, what I couldn't get off, I've noticed, is just either staining or scratches from, rubbing it. And I'm not exactly gentle when I'm putting the pans on my stovetop or inside the oven, but it did clean up really nicely on the handles and on the front top portion of it. I also want to add that the next time I cooked after I did this clean, the cleanup was so much more easier to do because there wasn't that kicked on gunk. And so I was able just to use the soft end of the Scrub Mommy and just wipe it all away as it should be. If you're new here to my channel and this is your first video that you're watching, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Megan Renee, and I typically make videos on food prep, healthy food prep and eating, and I started my channel as a means to hold myself accountable for changing my relationship with food and losing weight. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I don't have much of that content this week because we've just been sick and things have been a bit crazy this week, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to clean some pots and pans. And kind of start the process of getting my kitchen in an orderly manner, because it's not really. So if this is content that you like, please give me a thumbs up in the comments so I can be sure to give you more of it. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when my new videos come out. I'm moving over to focus on my 2 pendant lights over in my kitchen. These 2 lights have been out for a while, and I use these a lot when I'm doing evening chores after my kids go to bed. As I mentioned in a previous video, I have recently had my power go out for an extended period of time. So when I was looking for some new bulbs to replace these, we opted to go with rechargeable bulbs. The ones I decided on were the Neoprol Magic Pro RGB Smart Lights. When I opened the box, I was delighted to find not 1, but 2 Magic Pro RGB Smart Lights, 2 hangable screw-on hooks, 1 USB charging cord, and 1 remote control. The bulbs can be controlled by the one-touch feature in the bulb or by using the remote. The remote control has an upgraded range from 49 feet to 82 feet. So I can control the lights in my kitchen from the comfort of my couch. Not only can I charge these in my regular light socket, I can also charge them with the USB cord provided and use it anywhere in my home. As for most other rechargeable bulbs, only offered one-way charging. I found it very convenient to use the light for easy reading during bedtime with the kiddos by using the hangable hooks. What also attracted me to these bulbs are the 9 RGB colors. The different colors are perfect for family movie nights, holiday decorating, or just to get that good ambiance feel. Plus, these are 900% brighter than a traditional puck light. These lights have been a great addition to my home, and it can be to yours as well by clicking in the link in the description box below. Neoprol has gifted my viewers a 10% off code. Type in MAGICPRO10 to the discount code box in the checkout screen to receive your 10% off. Thank you to Neoprol for these fantastic lights. It is time. Yes, it is time to attack my dreaded oven. I'm embarrassed to show this, but it's been a hot minute since I've cleaned this, if at all. So, enjoy a good transformation. Have you ever went into a project thinking about how easy it was going to be and then quickly realized it was nothing like what you thought and then immediately started to regret doing the project? I started cleaning this oven at 10:30 at night, thinking it would take me an hour tops to get it looking almost brand new again. Well, that joke was on me. I started by pulling the racks out and putting them in the sink with some hot water and 2 dishwashing pods. I then removed the door and placed it on the counter for a less back-breaking clean. After that, I removed the bottom drawer, which holds my pizza stones, and the middle flat grill. I checked my gas line to ensure I had ample length to pull back for space to crawl behind the oven and clean. I was able to clean the sides of the cabinets, the wall, the floor, and both sides of my oven. So cleaning my oven is one of those tasks that I think about hardly ever. Growing up and into my young adult years, I cleaned, but I only did it because I had to. It was never really something I thought of as necessity. And as I get older, I find myself cleaning as a means to clear my head or help fight any feelings of being overwhelmed or stressed. I started watching cleaning videos about 5 years ago or so when I was at my most stressful part of my life. And that's where I learned that cleaning appliances like your stove is so important. However, I never really made it a priority to pull it out and clean it thoroughly. We've lived in this house for about 4 years now, and the stove was here when we got here, and I don't think I've really pulled it out to clean it. I've just kind of wiped it down as making a mess. Anyway, once I pushed the oven back into its place, I tried to hand sweep all of the loose debris from the bottom. I wiped it down with a damp cloth and then dripped some water on it. I sprinkled my Bon Ami and started scrubbing. The Bon Ami is a great cleaner. It doesn't have any harsh chemicals in it, so it doesn't have any smell. And it's really safe to use around all of your family members, including your furry ones. I bought my Bon Ami at Sprouts, but you can also get it online on Amazon or Walmart shopping online. So I'm just going over all of the levels in the oven with the Scrub Daddy and the Bon Ami, and I just keep repeating this process until it feels a bit smoother.
This is harder than I thought.
Yeah, see, I think at this time I was already an hour and a half into this and I was sweating so bad. It was a lot of hard work. I give it to the people that keep it up. I'm definitely going to keep this oven a lot more cleaner moving forward. So once I did multiple rounds of the scrubbing inside the oven, I'm moving over to the door, and I'm actually starting off by using the Dawn Power Wash and just a regular Scrub Daddy the sponge. I'm starting here with the Dawn Power Wash because I feel the door gets most of the droppings from either pizza or any type of grease or anything from whenever we're putting something in or pulling it out. And I decided to go get my scraper. This is a window paint scraper, and it worked fantastic. It saved me so much elbow grease by using that thing. But I was able to scrape away a lot of it. I did multiple rounds of it, so it wasn't a one and good done, but it did save a lot of time just by scrubbing. So I watched a ton of videos on YouTube on how to clean an oven and how to remove the door. And one of the videos that I watched showed you how to take apart the door so that you can clean the inside of the glass. And I thought that that would be really cool to do, not this time because it was already such overwhelming work, but once I cleaned the glass and it was definitely clean on both the outsides, you can see how some debris gets in there and it needs to be cleaned. So I definitely have to go back through and clean the oven again. I was not able to get everything, spoiler alert, but that is something that I want to try in the future.
She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes, and I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country.
So here what I'm doing is going back to my oven with just the wet sponge, because the powder solution from Bonami does kind of dry. And so I'm just getting it re-wet again, wiping it down, and then I'm going to go in with my scraper and scrape off some of the bits that I was not able to scrub off with the Scrub Daddy.
Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ha. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the
So now it is the next day, and I am wiping down the drawer underneath my oven. It got very dusty over the time, and so I'm just going to give that a good wash before I put everything back together. I think the night before I was cleaning my stove probably for about at least 2 hours, maybe a little bit more. I definitely underestimated how long it was going to take me to get this oven clean, but it's all right. It had to be done. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I was able to share it with you. Really, I'm hoping that by you watching me do this and seeing how terrible mine was, if you are thinking that yours is this bad or not so bad, I hope it's a positive for you to say, like, either you're not alone or at least you're not as bad as me, right? Either way, I want to thank you for sticking around with me and watching my video. I do hope that you like and subscribe to my channel. And again, leave me a thumbs up if this content's stuff that you like to watch, because I have a lot more kitchen gadgets and organization that I need to do. So thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video.